Hey everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Henry.
And I'm Sarah, your co-host. Thanks for joining us today. We've got an exciting episode that might just change the way you learn English.
Absolutely. Today's topic is Speak English Fluently in 90 Days. Sounds amazing, right? But is it really possible?
That's the big question. And the good news is, yes, it is possible, but it takes the right plan, daily practice, and a little motivation.
In this episode, we're going to break it all down, step by step. Whether you're a beginner or just feeling stuck, we'll help you build a real fluency plan for the next 90 days.
So grab a notebook, relax, and let's talk about how you can start speaking English more confidently, starting today. So, Henry, let's start with the big question. Why 90 days? Why not 30 days or 1 year?
Great question. 90 days is a sweet spot. It's long enough to make real progress, but short enough to stay focused and motivated. Most people can commit to 3 months. It's doable.
Exactly. When we say speak fluently in 90 days, we don't mean perfect English. We mean real communication. You'll be able to understand conversations, express your ideas, and speak with confidence.
That's right. Think about it like this. If you do something every day for 90 days, it becomes a habit. And English needs to be a habit, not just a subject you study once a week.
Yes, many learners feel stuck because they don't have a routine. But with a 90-day plan, you can create a daily system. Just 30 to 60 minutes a day can make a huge difference.
Also, when you have a clear time frame, like 90 days, it gives your brain a goal. You stay motivated because you can see the finish line. It's not endless.
And the fun part is, you can track your progress each week. You'll notice small wins, like understanding a full podcast or ordering food in English without fear. That's fluency growing.
So don't think of 90 days as something scary. Think of it as a challenge, a journey, one that can truly transform your English, if you stay consistent.
And we'll guide you through it, step by step in this episode, so stick with us. We're just getting started.
All right. Before we dive into the steps, let's clear up something very important. What does it really mean to be fluent in English?
Yes, because fluency can sound like a big, scary word. Some learners think it means speaking like a native speaker, with 0 mistakes.
Exactly. But that's not true. Fluency doesn't mean perfection. It means you can communicate clearly and naturally, even if you make some mistakes.
Right. Fluency is being able to keep a conversation going without freezing or thinking too long. It's about speaking with ease and confidence.
And let's be honest, even native speakers make grammar mistakes sometimes. The key is, can you express your ideas? Can you understand others? That's fluency.
For example, imagine you're traveling and need to ask for directions in English. If you can ask, understand the answer, and respond, that's fluent enough for that moment.
Yes, and fluency is also flexible. Maybe you speak fluently about your daily life, but not about science or politics. That's okay. Fluency grows in different areas over time.
So if you're listening today and thinking, I'm not fluent yet because I make mistakes, don't worry. You're probably more fluent than you think.
And that's why the 90-day challenge works, because it helps you focus on communication, not just memorizing grammar rules.
Fluency is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And in 90 days, with the right practice, you'll be amazed at how far you can go.
So don't aim for perfect English. Aim for real English. English that helps you live, work, travel, and connect with others.
That's the goal. And in the next part, we'll show you how to build the habits that get you there.
All right, let's jump into step 1. Build daily habits. This is the foundation of your 90-day fluency journey.
Yes, if you want to speak English fluently, you can't just study once a week. You need small, consistent actions every single day.
Exactly. Think of it like brushing your teeth. It doesn't take long, but you do it daily. English learning should be the same, a daily habit.
And the good news? You don't need hours each day. Even 30 to 60 minutes is enough if you use that time wisely.
Let's break it down. Your daily routine can have 3 simple parts. First, listening practice. Spend 10 to 15 minutes listening to English podcasts, short YouTube videos, or TV shows with subtitles.
Yes, and choose something you enjoy. That way, your brain connects English with fun, not stress.
Second, speaking practice. This is super important. Even if you don't have a partner, speak out loud. Repeat what you hear. Do shadowing. Talk to yourself in English.
I love shadowing. You just copy the speaker's words right after them. It trains your brain and mouth to work together in English.
And third, active review. Spend 10 to 15 minutes reviewing vocabulary or grammar you heard during the day. Write a few sentences. Record yourself.
That's a great tip. Writing and speaking help you use the language, not just understand it. That's how fluency grows.
And remember, don't wait for the perfect time. Just do something every day. Even 5 minutes is better than nothing.
Right. Make English part of your lifestyle. Listen while cooking, speak while walking, review while waiting in line.
Daily habits create progress. And after 90 days of these small steps, you'll look back and say, "Wow, I really improved."
So now that you've got the daily routine idea, let's talk about how to immerse yourself in English, even if you live in a non-English speaking country. So step 2 is all about surrounding yourself with English. This is also called immersion, and it's a powerful way to speed up your fluency.
Right. And here's the cool part. You don't have to travel to an English-speaking country to do it. You can create an English world right where you are.
Exactly. Think about your phone. Change your phone settings to English. Follow English-speaking YouTubers, TikTokers, or Instagram pages you like.
Yes, your social media can be your English classroom, and every time you scroll, you'll see and hear real English, naturally.
Another idea is to listen to English music or audiobooks while walking or commuting. Your ears get used to the rhythm and sound of English.
And don't forget English podcasts, like this one. You can listen every day while doing simple tasks, cleaning, cooking, even brushing your teeth.
Right. And if you like movies or shows, start watching them in English. Use subtitles at first if you need to. Later, challenge yourself to turn them off.
Here's a fun tip. Label things in your room or house in English. Put sticky notes on your mirror, fridge, door, anywhere.
That's such a great idea. Every time you see the word, it sticks in your mind. And soon, you'll start thinking in English without even trying.
The goal is this: make English feel normal. Make it part of your everyday environment, just like your native language.
Because the more English your brain hears and sees, the faster it becomes comfortable using it.
And comfort leads to confidence, and confidence leads to fluency.
Exactly. So even if no one around you speaks English, you can still live in English every day.
All right, coming up next is a very important step. Start speaking from day 1. Let's talk about why that matters so much. Okay, now let's talk about one of the most important steps. Speak from day 1.
Yes, yes, yes. This is something many learners avoid. They wait until they know enough grammar or vocabulary before they start speaking. But that's a mistake.
Totally. You don't need to be perfect to start speaking. You just need to start. Speaking is a skill, and like any skill, you get better by doing it.
Exactly. Think about how babies learn a language. They listen, copy, and speak little by little. They don't wait until they learn grammar rules. They just try.
So what can English learners do from day one? Even if they're shy or alone?
Well, one simple method is talking to yourself in English. Describe what you're doing. For example, I am making tea. The water is hot. I like tea. Simple, but powerful.
Yes. And another tip is voice recording. Record yourself speaking English for 1 minute a day. You can talk about your day, your plans, anything. Then listen and notice how you sound.
And don't worry if you make mistakes. That's normal. The goal is to train your mouth and brain to work together in English.
Also, find a speaking partner if you can. A friend, a teacher, a language exchange partner online. You don't need hours. A 10-minute chat every day helps a lot.
Yes, apps like HelloTalk, Tandem, or even speaking with ChatGPT can give you daily conversation practice. The key is, don't wait. Speak now.
And shadowing is another great speaking tool. Listen to short audio, then repeat it aloud, copying the pronunciation and rhythm. It's like training with a native speaker.
I love shadowing. It helps with fluency and confidence. You feel like you're part of the conversation.
So remember, don't wait until you're ready. You'll never feel 100% ready. But if you speak every day, even just a little, you'll get fluent much faster.
Yes, speaking is not the final step. It's part of the journey. Start now, grow every day, and you'll be surprised how quickly you improve.
Coming up next, we'll show you how to track your progress so you can stay motivated and see your improvement over time. All right, so now you're building daily habits, surrounding yourself with English, and speaking from day one. But how do you know if you're actually improving?
Great question. That's where step 4 comes in. Track your progress, because when you see results, you stay motivated.
Exactly. And tracking doesn't need to be complicated. In fact, one of the best tools is simply your own voice.
Yes, record yourself once a week. Just speak for 1 or 2 minutes. Talk about your week, your goals, or even repeat a short story. Then save the file and listen again after a few weeks.
You'll be amazed. Maybe in the beginning, your sentences are short and slow. But after a few weeks, you'll sound more confident, more fluent.
Another way to track is with a language journal. Write down new words you learn, short sentences, or thoughts in English every day.
And once a week, look back and review. Ask yourself, what words did I use often? What grammar mistakes did I fix? Can I now say more than I could before?
I also recommend setting small, clear goals. For example, I want to speak for 3 minutes without stopping, or I want to use 10 new words this week. When you reach them, you'll feel so proud.
Here's another fun idea. Make a before and after video. Record yourself on day 1 and again on day 90. That's real, visible progress.
And don't forget, progress isn't always fast. Some days you'll feel stuck. That's okay. The important thing is to keep going and notice your small wins.
Exactly. Even understanding one more sentence than last week is progress. Celebrate that.
So now that you know how to track your journey, let's share some personal stories, how we've seen real progress in our own learning. Okay, now it's story time. We've been talking a lot about tips and strategies, but let's get personal. Henry, do you remember a time when you tried learning a language in 90 days?
Oh yes. A few years ago, I challenged myself to learn basic Spanish in 90 days. And I followed the exact steps we're sharing today. Daily habits, immersion, speaking from day 1.
Wow, what happened?
At first I was nervous. I didn't know much vocabulary, and I made tons of mistakes. But I recorded myself every week. And by week 6, I could hold short conversations with my language partner. By day 90, I wasn't perfect, but I was fluent enough to travel and talk to locals.
That's awesome. I had a similar experience with French. At the beginning, I focused too much on grammar and didn't speak enough. Once I started speaking daily, even just to myself, I noticed real improvement.
That's a big one. A lot of learners think they need to be ready before speaking. But both of us learned it's the speaking that gets you ready.
Exactly. And I'll never forget the first time I watched a French video without subtitles and actually understood most of it. That was such a proud moment.
Those small wins are everything. They keep you moving forward. I remember the first time I ordered food in Spanish without using Google Translate. I felt like a superhero.
Haha, I love that. So for all of you listening, don't underestimate the power of daily action. We've been there. We know it's possible.
Totally. And if we can do it, you can too. Your 90-day fluency journey starts with small, brave steps each day.
And now, let's break it down even more. What exactly should you do each week for the next 12 weeks?
All right, now let's get practical. You've got the tools, you've got the motivation. So what should your 90-day fluency journey actually look like?
We've created a simple 12-week plan to guide you. Each week has a goal and focus, but remember, you can adjust it to your level and schedule.
Let's break it down. Weeks 1 through 4. Build your base. Focus on daily listening and speaking. Learn basic sentence patterns and common vocabulary. Practice short conversations. Greetings, daily routines, questions. Shadow simple dialogues every day.
Yes, keep it simple. Say things like, I wake up at 7, I eat breakfast, I go to work. You're training your brain to think in English.
Weeks 5 to 8. Expand and connect. Learn connector words. Because, but, so. Then, speak in longer sentences and short stories. Try listening to short podcasts or YouTube videos without subtitles. Record yourself speaking for 2 to 3 minutes daily.
And don't forget to review vocabulary. Start using new words in your recordings or conversations. That's how you make them stick.
Weeks 9 to 12. Boost fluency and confidence. Have longer conversations, 5 to 10 minutes if possible. Start thinking in English during your day. Watch a full movie or show in English and talk about it. Review your day 1 recordings and see how far you've come.
This final phase is all about flow. You've built your habits, your vocabulary, your confidence. Now just speak, speak, speak.
And remember, it's okay to repeat things. Repeating helps you feel fluent. Don't be afraid to say the same phrases in different situations.
By the end of week 12, you might not be perfect, but you'll be fluent enough to express your thoughts, hold conversations, and feel proud of your progress.
So get a calendar, mark day 1, and start your journey. 1 week at a time, you've got this.
And to wrap it all up, let's give you one last boost of encouragement before we close today's episode. Before we finish, Henry, I want to remind everyone listening, you can do this. Speaking English fluently in 90 days is totally possible.
Absolutely. It won't always be easy. There will be challenges, moments of doubt, and days when you feel stuck.
But every step forward counts. Remember, fluency is a journey, not a destination. Small daily actions add up to big results.
So don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today, make a plan, speak every day, and track your progress.
Believe in yourself. Your English will grow day by day, week by week. And before you know it, you'll surprise yourself with how fluent you've become.
Keep going. You have the power to change your English and your life in just 90 days.
Thanks for joining us on this episode. We're rooting for you.
Thanks so much for listening to the English Learning Podcast. We hope today's episode gave you a clear plan to speak English fluently in 90 days.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with your friends who want to improve their English too.
And don't forget to practice every day. Your journey to fluency starts now.
See you next time. Keep speaking, keep learning, and keep growing.